Good morning, YouTube family. I hope you all have been well over my 2-month hiatus. I've just been super busy with work, so I haven't had time to record, make videos, and do all the fun things that I get to do with my YouTube channel. But we're back. A lot of my channel has gone to the boat and sea-doo side, jet ski side, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of my channel is primarily going to be on the water, but we're bringing it back to some OG car content because I have some exciting updates. Since I got rid of the E92, just something has been missing in my life regarding cars, and that's just power. I love my F30, don't get me wrong, but it just needed something else. And you may notice now I have a check engine light, because that is just for a catless downpipe, so it's for my O2 sensors. So it does have a catless downpipe now. It also has a front mount intercooler, charge pipe, new spark plugs. We refreshed the coolant lines, refreshed the oil lines. I haven't had time to tune it quite yet because with work and everything, I just haven't had the time to hook up MHD and, you know, get my car on a battery charger. But now that we are on the way to the lake, I'm gonna see, I can't get around this guy. As I was saying, I hadn't had time to tune it, so that will be coming this week. So I figured I'd bring it back to the channel with just kind of explaining what I've done to the car. And so once I get to the spot and get parked, I'll pop the hood and let you guys see what I've done. All right, so we got to the lake, and here we go as it sits. My 2014 335. We'll go ahead and pop the hood here. All right, so here under the hood, and all the work was done by myself and Collins Builds, as well as that Mint FRS, shout out the team. But we did oil filter housing gasket, simple maintenance stuff, did a couple of oil lines, did a coolant line here. I did the catless downpipe, which is back there, which is VRSF. Maybe if the camera will focus, kind of see it back there. We did new spark plugs, and then also, of course, need more cooling, so we got that VRSF intercooler. See if you can't see if it's stepped. Can't really see it on camera, but it is stepped intercooler, so still a sleeper build. I pop the hood and you can basically just say, hey, it's still stock. The only really thing that you can see with looking is going to be that aluminum charge pipe versus the plastic one that BMW makes. But yeah, this is it in its current standing. Nothing too crazy, still a little bit of a sleeper build, but also it just looks so clean. I think next is just going to be some proper tire setup. I'm just running some basic Firestones in the front, and then I hadn't replaced the back tires yet, so it's still the tires that I bought the car with, which is just some Sumitomo tires on the back. But that's how it currently sits, and I'm really excited now that it's full bolt on. You know, sometime this week we're going to get in, start tuning it with MHD. We're just going to go stage 2+ right off the bat, since everything is all good there. No maintenance issues whatsoever. Valve cover's not leaking, oil pan's not leaking, you know, knock on wood, of course, close enough. So we got the gasket refreshed, hoses refreshed, and now we are ready to go. And you know, the N55, yes, a cold air intake makes everything better, I agree, especially with noise. But the N55 isn't really restricted. It's not a requirement to go stage 2 to have a cold air intake, but I am gonna go ahead and get one, just so A, for the turbo noises, and B, can't go wrong with a cold air intake. Plus, a little bit of this connection, it looks like it was glued on by the previous owner, the previous shop. So that definitely needs to get replaced. Yeah, that's how she sits. Beautiful blacked out windows.